My lady, are you warm enough? I fear this season's winter will be a cruel one. Why, with the moon's frosted ring standing ever so mighty among the stars, there's little room for doubt. I feel a chill through each constellation I gaze upon. Indeed, even the sun casts a chilling glow across the valley. Although, that being said, a certain warmth grows within my heart as I watch the sun dance across the snowdrops. Accompanied by the dazzling shimmer of the snow, this sight proves to be one of the greatest across the kingdom. I pity those who are unable to gaze upon the winter's vanity, although perhaps this beauty can be experienced in other ways. The chirp of a robin, maybe? Or through the firm sound of trampled snow. What do you think, my princess? Ah, very well said. It's true, we all receive beauty in a variety of unique ways. For example, an artist may experience the winter's allure through the pristine landscape, with its snow-heavy branches and the low-hanging sun. Meanwhile, a writer may take notice of the happy families returning home, hauling firewood on top of their backs, laughing and smiling all the way. No matter which view you pick, you must admit that each is completely fascinating in its own way. Admittedly, I'm far more partial to the former perspective. As the palace's court painter, it's safe to assume that I'm better equipped for the artistic eye, rather than the scholarly. I wish I could put into words what I see throughout the day and night, but my imagination is far more mightier than my thoughts. Why, if you gave me a piece of paper and asked me to describe a scene, you would receive a sketch rather than a paragraph. You see, I firmly believe that pictures possess certain qualities of which authors will never be able to put into words, and I shall defend this belief until the day I die. Paintings tell stories. They preserve memories, and they bring clarity to the moments that hang blurry within the mind's eye. They're magical, truly. Oh, that reminds me. If it would be fine with you, my lady, may I steal you away for another painting this evening? You see, with the arrival of winter, I believe it would be fitting to paint for you a lovely snowy portrait. It's a must. Thank you. I'll make sure to crush some fresh berries for the paint before your arrival. Oh, well, I do still have my old paints, yes. But you deserve only the best. Besides, the vibrant reds and purples of a fresh berry complement your features far better than that of old, rotten ones. Goodness, I can see it now. My lady, sitting by a window across the flickering fireplace, pondering the fallen snow in her red dress. The white snow, held against your crimson dress, will create an absolutely exquisite contrast. Along with the complementary pairing of the dress and the flames, this painting shall once again allow your beauty to shine through the canvas, the same way it is done in my previous works. Of course, I'd be more than happy to add a floral touch. Tell me, what flowers would you like to add? Periwinkles. Yes, that could work nicely. The pop of blue would bring a curious twist to the painting. And furthermore, according to floriography, periwinkles represent longing and loneliness. Their addition to the picture could create a rather sad narrative. For example, perhaps in this painting, you represent a woman who yearns for something beyond the walls of her home. something exciting. And yet she remains beside the window, the only gateway to the outside world she longs to leave her mark upon. Forever sad, forever lonely, because she knows she'll never be able to leave her home behind, as she feels she has already found her place within those walls. To leave would risk the erasure of her purpose, and that alone is enough to keep her at bay. My apologies, my lady. I didn't mean to drift. I'm afraid my imagination possesses me. Please, continue. What other flowers do you have in mind? Purple asters. Indeed, you are correct. They are royal flowers, a symbol of nobility and valor. A beautiful flower, befitting of a beautiful princess. Perhaps in your portrait, I should adorn your hair with them. This way, those who enter the palace shall be reminded of how noble you truly are. They'll have no choice but to gaze upon your majesty, their mouths agape, their spirits frozen in a state of awe. They will bear witness to the piercing loveliness that is you, something of which I have the privilege of observing each day. My brain is brimming with so many wonderful ideas. Maybe I should replace the backdrop with something more colorful. Or what if I change the color of your dress? How do you feel about lilac? Burgundy? How about your favorite color? Enlighten me. What color do you most favor? Interesting. I shall make note. My lady, your portrait will be the most charming of them all this winter season. You can place your full faith in me forever and always. Well, would you look at that? It's snowing. Be sure to hold your furs close, as I will mine, and let us retrace our steps towards the palace. We wouldn't want you to catch a cold now, would we? Once we arrive, I will personally see to it that the fireplace is lit and ablaze. I'll also alert the cooks and tell them to prepare some food and drink for you. I know I am merely your painter, but this doesn't mean I don't care for you. After all, you're my muse, the apple of my artistic eye, and I dare say the prettiest woman to ever grace this valley. You deserve only the best. I've never met another quite like you, my lady. My apologies, I didn't mean to fluster you. I know that stating such things is enough to send me to the gallows. Although, frankly, I wouldn't mind. At the end of the day, I am merely stating what is undeniably true. And if I am to be executed for this, then I shall die the happiest of men. I'd rather cease my entire existence than lie about your magnificence. I assure you, I mean every word, my princess. Although, if you wish me to cease my chatter, then I will do so without hesitation. You like it when I praise you like this? Well, in that case, may I continue? To me, you are the mistletoe that hangs above each door. A symbol of love, a master of community, and a lone peacemaker in the world of conflict. Your stance replicates that of your royal ancestors, standing proud over your kingdom, with an ambitious glint in your curious eyes. The way your hands flutter around your body as you speak is enough to crumple the pride of any knight that kneels before you, accompanied with your flower-budded lips, of which speak both integrity and kindness. Your entire being would be enough to turn a soldier into a servant, a man into your devoted acolyte. My lady, you are the sun, and me a pagan of the good times. It is my duty, as your painter, to guide your essence within each brushstroke I guide. Your soul will glow fearlessly like sunlight through the paints, and I shall kneel before it in awe. Your painting is a shrine to your divinity, and I am your most ardent apostle. What else? Well, I believe your spirit lies within everything. Aside from my paints, I can feel your spirit within the sailor's morning song. I can also feel it within a tingle of my frostbitten cheeks. You are omnipresent, existing everywhere, all at once. And oh, princess, you're so close. I've never seen you so close before. Not like this. Yes, I know I've painted numerous portraits. But there was a distance between us. That unspoken distance between a royal and her lesser. We were separated by a wall of my canvas. But now, you're beautiful. Goodness, I'm losing myself in your eyes. Those eyes that look at me with so much love. I've forgotten how to breathe. No, please, don't look away. Don't make me suffer like this. Please allow me to take all of you in. I fear I'll never have another opportunity. Why are we so close, my lady? What inclined you to approach me so? Your eyes shouldn't look upon me for too long, for the mere sight of me will blind you. No, as your painter, I should be the only one to look upon you, to admire you. There should never be a reason for you to look at me. No, not ever. Your hands, they're holding mine. Your fingertips are so warm. I've lost all ability to think. Please, princess, what if a guard finds us? He'd have my head on a platter. Yes, I suppose I did say that. If I'm going to be executed, then I shall die the happiest of men. But I worry for you, your reputation. What would the people of this kingdom think if they caught wind of their leader getting, yes, intimate? What would they say if they saw their princess and a common painter holding hands? Our intimacy would damn us both. I'd despise myself if anything were to happen to you or your status. Don't let me be the reason why you fall from grace. There's nothing I'd hate more. We're nearly at the palace. Once you're fed and well rested, we can begin your portrait. As usual, I'll be in the eastern tower. I'll prepare the backdrop for your painting in the meantime. As you make your way up, then we shall. You kissed me. My lady, this area is littered with guards. You're playing extremely risky game. Why would you kiss me? Yes. Goodness me, yes. Of course, I liked it. I feel as though you've devoured my soul with a single kiss. I feel joyous and relaxed, intense, and I feel I don't even know where to begin. How am I supposed to feel when the human embodiment of the sun lays a kiss upon my cheek? I feel flushed. Although, I beg of you, please restrain yourself. My heart will burst from love and worry if you continue. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Prince of the Southern Kingdom has arranged a date with you. He's supposed to be escorting you to the winter ball, my lady. I can only imagine what his reaction would be if he saw us. After you. Thank you. I understand it isn't my place to order you around, and I hope you can forgive me for my forwardness, but this will be much better for the both of us. Though, I do wish we would continue. Yes. I'll be in my tower once you're ready. Don't worry about knocking. Once you arrive, you can come in and take a seat on the chair. I'll set up as you do so. For now, go rest and warm yourself up in your chambers. I'll light the fireplace for you before making my way towards the kitchen. Then, I shall instruct the cooks to prepare some food for you, along with some hot tea. I know these tasks are more befitting for your knight, but he isn't with us right now. He's training alongside his brother-in-arms in the royal court. Besides, as I said before, I care for you. Complimenting the odd errand in your favor doesn't bother me in the slightest. In fact, it pleases me that I can be some help beyond the canvas. Furthermore, well, it's you. Any man will be pleased to help you. Now, allow me to escort you to your chambers. This corridor seems rather quiet. Do many guards patrol at this hour? No? Well, in that case, forgive me for my rather hypocritical actions, but... This can be our secret. And if the prince or your knight catches us, then I shall be executed within the utmost pleasure. I'll take any blame they throw at us. I adore you. Come rain or shine or snow, you will always be my lady, my muse, forever